flyer. Oh, shit. Wrong flyer.
Next
So
one.
gross.
Here
How
we
about
go.
that one?
I'm a total rebel. I rebel against everything.
The launch team wishes you good luck and Godspeed.
Do you feel alright?
We're approaching the 60-second mark.
That's stupid punk rock. I just think of it as rock and roll because that's what it is.
Okay, attention! Attention!
For the third time, attention.
Wait a minute. Attention, shut up.
Punk rock night, PRN every Saturday night at the Melody Inn. I'm UCC in the family. So much love, talent, and diversity. Come one, come all, it's time to rage. We got a killer show, we're gonna blow up the stage. Have a PBR, whatever you want. Have a pub out back, all nonchalant. Great friend of the founder, we love you, man. Shout out to Rich, introducing the band. PRN every Saturday night at the Melody Inn. To all the fans and all the bands. All the love and all the beer cans. Can't think of a better place. For the love of music, gotta melt your face. Cheese or spice, just do your thing. Shout it out or play it sing. Indianapolis, we love you. No place like home for what we do at Punk Rock Night. PRN every Saturday night at the Melody Inn. Go!
Right on. Hey, hi, Rich. PRN
Greg, how's it
Live.
going? Good to have you back.
Well, it's going. We've certainly had our fair share of heartbreak over.
That's true.
We lost Glenn Hopkins this week, a Punk Rock Night award-winning, a member of a Punk Rock Night award-winning band. It happened to be Vaca de Milo. He was our drummer since the beginning, and we lost him Sunday morning. And it's the parent of Whisper, who you might know from our from Punk Rock Night, and he was a wonderful person. I am just beside myself. I'm still haven't collected all my thoughts or really said much about it other than talking to his family, and it's just a terrible tragedy. And he was a fun, good person, really had a good heart, that man, and
A lot of energy.
He
was
unparalleled energy. We were questioned if he was on drugs. He was like, "No, I used to do drugs and I was insane." So,
well, he was a fill-in drummer for GNFNR too, and we won
Right.
a PRN award, so that's another one he can claim as at least partially his. So he'll be greatly missed in the music scene.
greatly missed. It's a tragic, confusing death, and we're just trying to regroup from it. I've talked to the remaining members of the band because we lost Jason a couple of years ago,
sadly,
and so we're, I don't know, there's
Billy Lee's chiming
he was
in.
in so many bands that there's like, it's kind of confusing how many different tributes to him there are going on. So, but yeah, Glenn was one of the best. I'm gonna really miss that man, and what a shame. We're also losing. Apparently, the Bobby Lees made a pretty powerful post the other day, and
Another punk rock night award-winning band. Yeah, the
yep,
music industry's
multiple
killing them.
awards there as well.
It's hard to make a
Yeah.
living in music scene, and yeah, they made a post. If you want to expand on that, Greg.
Yeah, they made a post basically, talking about how difficult it was for them to make a living. And if you look at the average person's cost of living, it's going to be the band's got to be making like 400-500 bucks a night on tour, to even come close. But with gas and everything, and them, they're flying coast to coast, and that's the problem, because they're popular out in on the West Coast and popular on the East Coast, and so but things that they cite is the all of the streaming services like Spotify and all of those that pay dog shit to artists.
Yeah, you get a fraction of a penny every time someone plays it. I know, because
Yeah,
I
and
see
I
the
mean,
stats on
even
my bands.
yeah, and
Ridiculous.
even if you get into these, we've all heard the horrible stories about the record industry and giving basically artists cents on the dollar for their work, and we just got to start fighting for a better way for artists, because I mean, to lose a band like that, and especially on top of just the random deaths that happen, to lose a band like this over, we can't afford to eat, doing this is really heartbreaking, because I mean, as noted in the awards, they have won multiple awards for all of their performances here in Indianapolis, because they knock it out of the park. I mean, I remember commenting when they played one of our shows to them, that they were one of the strongest bands I had seen in a while, and I expected big things. They just played Riot Fest, but even that probably pays a pittance opening up at Riot Fest, and they've got, and even if they're doing the concerts like that, there's a lot of you need to have the sponsors and everything, because it's hard to make your nut. Punk Rock Night is a bit of a amalgam in this whole thing, since we're a nonprofit and just kind of push it for the love of the scene. But most places are just depending on alcohol and everything else, and we're not a bar, we're just a promotion company, and that's all we do. And that's and we just promote these bands, help set them up, and do everything. And thanks to Rich for Rich, you're right here. You have really helped steer the ship these last 11, 12 years. How many years have you been
12. I've been running it. I've been part of it since 2006. So,
right. Well,
yeah,
you
thanks
do
to your guidance.
You're the master booker, if you will.
Wait to see what we got coming up. Oh, and plus we do have a show announcement tonight too.
Oh yeah, we got some good show announcements. But I would encourage you to go over to the Bobby Lee site and read their page. And
download their music. Don't just stream it. Download it. They get a lot more. Get it from their site. Buy merch from
their
them.
albums.
Yeah.
Or just make a donation. But it's getting more and more difficult for bands, and it's also getting more and more difficult for venues that aren't like on the major big promotion company network that with these ASCAP and all these new ones popping up wanting a some money. I don't think many of our artists get any of this. What did we pay last year? $1,400.
Yeah.
So so far. So
Billy makes a point here. $2,000 for Taylor Swift tickets. I mean, the big artists are making big bank.
Right.
Some of them, they don't even get that much. It's the management, the record labels, and all that.
Well, then also, you look at those venues, they're charging like 20% of all merch sales. And we're
a band
we haven't
made
done any of that.
a band made
And-
a sign at a show they had somewhere locally, not the Melody Inn, where it says our T-shirt prices reflect the 20% that the venue is charging us to sell merch.
Right.
We
So
never
you know
do that. The Mill never does
you're
that,
on
but-
top of your ticket price. You're paying even more.
And Live
for
Nation
that.
stopped doing that, and I believe they're paying back a little too at shows. So
Well, I am needless to say furious with the conduct of some of the music scene and these mafioso licensing agencies that give none of that $1,400 to any of the bands that
no.
we book.
People might not even realize that, Greg, that venues like the Melody Inn have to pay ASCAP, BMI, and a couple others now thousands of dollars a year just so people can play covers, or that some of these bands that are playing their own original material can actually play the Melody Inn. It's insane, and so what you got to do to make it happen.
It's getting more convoluted, and that something has to happen, and something has to happen to stop this, because this is just going to bleed people out, or it's just going to bleed people out and just leave very few weird venues remaining that will just are able to ante up. And so I mean, if we get there's another one that just I guess they're a bunch of bored lawyers that put together another one of these places that are trying to shake us down, and it's ridiculous the amount of money we have to pay these people for nothing. And no advantage to the artist at all. And now we'll even probably get copyright violations for the stuff we play tonight.
Yeah, because we got 2 international bands playing this weekend. We have a special Friday show. Splash this poster here. Soap Girls, all the way from Cape Town, South Africa.
Right.
They're amazing. The Rumours, who we've loved for a while, had them booked, but the pandemic killed that off. And the Cell Phones, amazing band. That's tomorrow night.
I like their video a lot. That Cell Phones video.
Oh,
I hadn't heard of them before, but the Rumours, they're awesome. And the Soap Girls.
Look for it to sell out. It's after the Hillbilly Happy Hour, but they're ending it a little early. So doors at 8, show at 9, just like our Saturday shows.
Good.
Hillbilly Happy Hour will be wrapping up right around then. We'll get the show going. Online tickets, $13, $15 at the door. It will sell out. It's already just a couple dozen left. So get on it. Don't want to miss that. And then, of course, every Saturday night, Punk Rock Night. Octopoulpe, all the way from South Korea. It's a one-man band who plays all the instruments, triggers everything with his drums, a whole visual light show and video syncing with everything. It's amazing.
Amazing stuff.
Plus Skunkdog, Death Mountain Spiders, great show. Only $8 for that one. So we'll be playing videos from all these acts tonight. Plus an announcement. When do we want to announce the show?
Yeah,
now?
let's go ahead and give it to them.
Let's do it. I know it's a band we just had in last month, but we got to get them while they can. They might disappear like the Bobby Lees, but we got Radkey coming back with Wife Patrol, Dope Sweater. It's over at Longshot, just like last time, on a Friday. So last time we had them on a Thursday. Good to have them on a Friday, December 8th. Tickets are already available. So just check our site. And it's good to have that coming back. Plus some other big ones. Of course, next week we have got 2 big shows. Dwarves, get tickets, close to selling out. Handful left with Direct Hit and Sick the Ripper.
Direct Hit,
9 Pound
so
Hammer.
good. Sick the Ripper,
wait
good
till you see
band.
these guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is
the
another
next day,
good
next
show
Saturday.
on that Saturday, and so the Theremin.
Yeah, we have the
Xander,
Zan Hughes and the Theremin, which includes JJ Pearson's in that band too.
Yeah.
Look for some unique instrumentation there. Crank Daddies just rule. 9 Pound Hammer, of course, members of Nashville Pussy in that band. Going to be awesome. Get tickets. And then this banger coming up.
Right
All
on.
these will sell out. Public Serpents too.
Yeah.
With Sundown and Tone Zone Scam. Big stuff. So, ticket links are on our site.
Some
Come
Public
hang out.
Serpents clothing today that I packed up.
Oh, nice.
That they had left at my house last time.
Oh, that's right. I bought a long sleeve shirt of theirs I can wear now that it's cooler.
Yeah. Hey, but yeah, God, some great shows coming up, man. Love that direct hit video. Oof, so good. And
no doubt. And their
Octopoulpe
performance.
is, I mean, last time Octopoulpe was in was just wild. I mean, what a show.
Well, we're going to check some videos from all these cats. Why don't we start with who's playing on? Well, we could do that cell phones video playing tomorrow night. We got Cell Phones, Soap Girls, Rumours.
Right.
This is Cell Phones, which is now, it used to be a Chicago-based band. Now they got a couple of members living here in Indy, so they're kind of split between Indy and
really?
Chicago.
Cool.
Catch them opening the show tomorrow at 9.
Well, it's a good video.
Check it out.
Close, you're alright, but when you open, you're better. You're more, you're like, you really opened up my room, and I've never been wetter. Give me more. Now, I don't usually like the Parisians, but with this, let's call it even Stevens. You're so solid, so stationary. What makes you so fresh anyway? You're made out of wood. Of what kind, I'm not sure. Me and more, you're like, and you're too damn slim to even need a doorknob. Give me more. Nothing smaller than you can excite me. I like you in front or behind me. Your slighted features are so damn sexy. You know I like it when it's made you home. On the test that it's not the real thing, but I love you even if you paid a shipping. These things take time to start cold, but I'll never cross another threshold. And you're never too loud, and you'll never walk out. I got the key to your luck, and I'm never gonna stop. Oh, and you're never too loud, and you'll never walk out. I got the key to your luck, and I ain't ever gonna stop. You're like a goddamn French door, survivor of the Second World War. Shut your left for we should handle. You make me wanna get hardcore. When you're close, you're alright, but when you're open, you're better. Me and more, you're like a French door, that the young French door. Oh, my friends are so jealous. You really make the apartment, give me more. French door, like a French door. Don't usually like the Parisians, but with this, let's call it even Stevens. You're so solid, so stationary. What makes you so French anyway? These things take time to so untold, but I will never cross another threshold.
What a
Woo!
voice. What a
Cell
voice.
phones. And that fuzz bass. Wow.
Right.
They're going to be fun. Kicking off the show tomorrow. Doors at 8, show at 9. Part of a great show. We got Cell Phones, Rumours, Soap Girls. It's going to be great. You know what, Greg? We forgot to talk about last week's show. Should we revisit
So
that
much
real quick?
going on.
Let me pull up the poster.
Yeah, I did pull up the poster at first, and
True, right there.
there you go.
Sadly, the Motorhead band had to bail on the show, but it was still a packed, sold out night. And thanks for coming and still raging out to all these bands. Misfits kicked it off. It's loud pedal, full makeup, no wigs though. It was the hairless Misfits, but man, did they rage! It was excellent.
Well, they're getting older.
And Face to Face killed it. It was the Enders. They even threw in a new Enders song.
What a wonderful band to do, because nobody has ever done that, and I thought that was just so cool and powerful.
Yeah, not a widely known punk band. It's not like in your
Right.
current
But-
playlist you hear all the time. But man, a great band, and Enders just did it justice. And we're going to have them back for another show too. A lot of these bands, they put so much into it. We'd like to give them another show later on in the year. So look for that.
Yeah. And good
I was
job
in-
to Nirvana.
Thank you. I was in the
what a
Nirvana
show.
band. I dyed my goatee to look more like Chris Novoselic, and I got to wait for that to grow out. But
Yeah.
the commitment we have to perform as tribute bands. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. Everyone's singing along. It was just a great night. Appreciate everyone helping out and decorating and helping, and it was just a blast. So
Well,
that being said, usually we revisit that at the top of the show. But
yeah, we
had
usually
some
visit
things to
that
cover.
at the top of the hour, but we've had a lot going on.
A lot to talk
lately,
about.
so,
Yeah, it's been a few weeks
it's
since we've
been-
had you on, Greg. So we missed
Yeah,
you. Glad to have you back
it's-
on here.
Yeah, it's been a challenging time. So I'm moving out of my house, and a lot of various things are going on, and so and with the death of Glenn, I mean, just to add
Hard on the whole scene.
fuel to the fire.
We did have a question here, seeing if Shep's going to be okay in time for the Dwarves. Shep's been sick for about a month, but he is planning on being with Sick the Ripper opening for the Dwarves. So there is some promise there.
Republican
he's
sex blanket.
less feverish, but still sick. So, but yeah, he's hanging in there. Thanks for asking. But we can get back to playing videos because we do have the Rumours and Soap Girls also playing tomorrow, along with Cell Phones we just saw. So,
Right.
let's say we check out some Rumours. We'll see if they're true.
Right on.
They are playing it tomorrow night, the Melody, and check it out, the Rumours.
Riders wandering through the night, strolling down Lover's Lane.
Well, they're always great.
And I heard they kill it live too.
Yeah. Well played.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I mean, we
Yeah,
had them booked during the
it's gonna
pandemic and
be,
they had to drop off, so it's good to finally get them back in.
Yeah. I mean, they're a wonderful talent and great song, great riffs. I mean,
Oh yeah, jeez.
I
It'll be
mean,
stuck in your head all night.
this is going to be a banger of a show. I mean, both, the shows aren't the problem in the music industry.
No, it's the industry is the problem.
It's everybody trying to get a cut of everything. And then this is the whole thing with the internet nowadays. Everybody wants a little slice of your dollar, but along the way. And by the time it trickles down to the artist, it's virtually nothing.
Yeah, and that's
So,
why it all exists, because of the artist.
Yeah, but I'm gonna visit that. Well, I'm gonna visit one of those Bobby Lee shows. I tell you, man, and I'm gonna get them their awards.
Good, good.
Yeah,
of
man,
course, I've been
so
trying to book him back in, but it's been hard, especially with one of the members, Sam, is an actress too.
right.
So might be making a better living off of acting.
The actors are all still on strike, to my knowledge.
It's tougher in creative arts.
They're saying that if anybody crosses those picket lines, like some of these social media people, I guess we're social media people, sort of. I mean, do we even count?
We don't have a script. We don't have writers.
But they say if one of these social media people try to cross over and fill in for actors, that they are going to be denied for life. Membership to the Screenwriters Guild or the whatever whatever their union is, So I mean, geez, it's almost like musicians need a union or something fighting for them. There's a solution to this problem. I just don't know what it is, that we have with the venues.
Think on it, Greg. Think on it. There's a way.
Yeah, there's got to be a way through this. I don't know. I mean, we always go down fighting, don't we? So
got it.
Well, we got to, man, because of bands like that.
Yeah. And Soap Girls, I mean, how much they have to pay to travel, from Africa.
Yeah.
Cape Town, South Africa. They're touring the States. And
this is going to be an interesting and fun show.
Merch helps them out too. They get all that money.
Yep.
So yeah. Also playing tomorrow, headliner, Soap Girls. Check them out. It's an awesome video. Enjoy.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I walk in with my eyes closed. I know who you are. Neon guard with a halo, licking my scars, tasted faded rainbows.
Cool, man. That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be amazing.
And so
we played that video last week, and someone's like, "Well, do they have a band or something?" It's like, well, actually, those two girls play guitar, bass, and sing. They're sisters. They have a drummer with them, and they do lots of wild acrobatics. They don't wear much while they're playing either, so there's
scantily
that.
clad.
Yeah, but they do rock. Great band.
But, you know, I have to note that that on that song the mix is great, and I don't know who did the mix on that, but what a engineering talent they are. So,
especially listening to it in stereo, you hear all the panning and stuff
Right.
they do with the guitar. Really good stuff. So,
you know, it would be nice to see these bands that we like, you know, get a little bit more traction. Boy, yeah, the Bobby Lee's just hit me really hard.
yeah, same here. It's been one of our favorites since before the pandemic. You know,
Yeah, you know,
love having them in.
we have got to figure out. I mean, I don't know. I am
In fact,
convoluted with
they
this.
played one
this
of our
problem in
shows.
music.
They played one of our shows during the pandemic too, when we were limited to like 15 people in the Melody Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Had to like have all these barriers and borders and masked up and everything, and they still played. So
Right. Well, I've been talking to the remote controls. They got some things in the works, and
They do.
so I'm hoping that I mean, geez, as far as boy, I don't know. I mean, we book a lot of bands, but as far as our friends, like Reverend Payton's still out there busting his butt, doing like 200 dates a year,
Yep.
all over the place, and it ain't easy, and it's tough, man, tough. They
Tough to make it a living. Some of these bands we see around that we think are full time, they still have some day jobs. They still do other things to get by, some side hustles, whatever. 'Cause
Right.
it's hard to make a living.
Yeah,
playing
this
music.
is, this was never a full-time gig for either of us or anybody at PRN, other than the bar itself, but, that it's just a different thing. And you're exactly right. We need more outlets for this music. And we just need, we get, you think of the 1%, if you will. Well, we are probably the 0.0001% of Indianapolis, if that. We're a very small clique of people, really get into this. We don't, but occasionally we get bigger bands like Descendants, but that's working with Live Nation and stuff. And because frankly, it's too big, we don't have any venues that can handle that capacity.
Yeah.
Other than, what venues that Live Nation owns or works with. I don't know how all that works. This is our problem for focusing on the music rather than the fiscal part of it.
True.
So, I'd be interested, in the fiscal manners of bands. I've always thought, that's always a good question to ask bands about, fiscal
how are you getting
matters.
by? What are you doing? Or
How do you get by? I mean, you eating ramen every day. I mean, we've all eaten ramen to get through the week.
college,
So-
but yeah.
I've got $15 till Friday, so that's
So
at least 5 packs of ramen.
videos we just saw are the bands playing tomorrow night,
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, special Friday punk rock night. Soap Girls, Rumours, Cell Phones. Get tickets. They're on our site, punkrocknight.com. There's buttons for everything. I need to add the new Radkey show on there, but there's ticket links for everything there. And of course, every Saturday night, this is our Saturday show. Another international band, Octopoulpe from South Korea. Is also lived in France and Mexico, and it's good to have him going on tour.
That's when you said South Korea, I thought France, but I guess
Yeah, he's lived in all the places. I believe the last time he listed his residence is France, but yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well, let's
when
check
you're
out
on
some
the
videos
road
from
all
the
the time,
show.
and Skunkdog, great band,
Oh yeah. Well, why don't we start off with Skunkdog and work our way up to
sounds good to
Octopoulpe.
me.
Here we go. Check them out playing Saturday.
We're doing this? Ready?
Yeah, man, let's get it done.
falls. I got open wounds. You got AIDS. You got a box of salt. I've had all I can handle. I'm all taking them all. You're dragging me down. Time to find the door. Claw my way to the surface. For I'm down for the count. Just trying to talk to you is a kick in the mouth. Yeah, I'm circling the drain. A dark whirlpool. A toxic thought and was so cruel. I've had all I can handle. I won't take it more. You're dragging me down. Time to find the door. You've been doing me wrong for so long. Now there's nothing there. You've been carrying us down for so long, and it's pulling you under. You've been dragging it under the string, trying to pull me along. You've been dragging me down for so long. Gonna drag me down with you. We were so good together. We were so hot together. We were so shot together. Now we're just sick through and through. I've had all I can handle. I won't take any more. You're dragging me down. Time to find the door. You're dragging me down. Dragging me down, down. You're dragging me down, 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 down. Dragging me down.
Skunkdog, yeah.
They they remind me of Vodka de Milo a bit.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
just some
Boy,
balls out hard rock.
Some of my practices with those boys are some of the best times of my life, man. But boy, I tell you, Glenn and you and Tom used to have some drop down, drag out fights, you know, that would last
Dang.
for 15 or 20 minutes till I have to finally break them up, you know, get Glenn sitting in the drum stool, a throne,
Back
and
to
then
work, boys.
get Tom on the guitar. They would
Dang.
go at it. I mean, we loved each other, you know, we'd fight, but you know, we truly did love each other. But yeah, Skunkdog, man, good rock, straight up rock and roll band, you know, much like we're having in a few weeks the Crown with the 9-pound hammer.
Oh yeah,
So
it's actually next Saturday, a week from Saturday, 9-pound hammer.
yeah,
Crank Daddy's gonna be awesome. But yeah, that was Skunkdog. We also have Octopoulpe and this band, Death Mountain Spiders, playing for you on Saturday. Only $8. Doors at 8, show at 9. Check these cats out.
silence. Station violence. Radio silence. Radio silence. Radio silence.
Yeah.
Nice video.
Cool, man. You know, and you know, when you need to throw it together a video, I mean, that is perfect to, you know, in our today's video culture. But
what is it called? A lyric
right
video?
on. What's that?
Got a lot of lyric video. You can see
Lyric
the lyrics
video,
there,
right.
and very effective. Easy to learn the words too. So some great hard rock bands this Saturday night. Of course, they all have some punk rock in them too. And our headliner on Saturday, Octopoulpe. Probably mispronouncing that right, but probably not pronouncing that right.
We always trip over that one.
Octopoulpe. I watched some videos today where he announced his own band name. So Octopoulpe, I believe is correct. But
Octopoulpe.
Wild and crazy stuff. Check it out. Here's him performing live, but it's like pro quality. Check it.
There you go, man.
Wow.
So I mean, the show is great. You know, to see that live is just cool because the amount of technology he uses to do all of this is just over the top. You know, although you know he is a single entity. I mean, he, they, whatever he goes by, but or if they go by. It's a fantastic show. We've had him in before, once or twice.
Once, but I believe it was canceled. So we played a lot of videos leading up to the show.
Well, maybe I'm thinking of the videos then, man. I thought we had him in during like COVID.
We played a lot of videos leading up to it, but I believe it was a pandemic sort of cancellation. But yeah, it's a total immersive. It's one dude playing, but he plays all the instruments. Everything else is triggered, lights, video that syncs up with everything. It's going to be completely amazing. So Saturday, be there.
Well, you know, if you and I believe that's all our bands then, right?
That's it. That's everyone playing Friday and Saturday. Hopefully we'll see out one or both of those shows.
Well, if you got nothing out of this, we have just to quickly review. We got this coming in. Boom! It's going to be a great show. We got this coming in.
It's available for that right now.
Killer
special Sunday show, but man, awesome.
This
Coffin Cats on a Saturday later this month, Saturday after Thanksgiving.
This is going to be great. And I have to note that Xander, the theremin player, who I'm a big fan of, because he is officially the first punk rock baby to play that was conceived out of Punk Rock Night to play a Punk Rock Night show.
Yep.
So
That's
that's
awesome stuff.
his
You see someone
claim
up there
to
working the theremin like a wizard
yeah.
to rock and roll and punk rock. It's going to be awesome.
What a Halloween he must have had, huh?
He said he's got quite a few gigs because it's known for its spooky sound. We did have Death Mountain Spiders chiming in here. They can't wait to see JP from Octopoulpe. And yes, you guys are whack and fun and great. Good to
Yeah,
have
and
Mountain
fun.
Spiders coming back.
And,
It'll be great.
and we
Two
look
great
forward
shows
to
this
seeing you.
weekend. International bands. Gonna be awesome.
This is coming.
Get tickets. Just
Get
a handful
tickets.
left.
This is gonna sell out.
Dwarves at the Mel with direct hit.
Yeah,
Well,
with direct hit. I mean,
you know.
at the Mel. I mean, geez.
Yeah, we've had dwarves in
Doesn't-
before to see
doesn't
them
get
up
any
close.
better. This Saturday night, woof. Death Mountain Spiders, Skunkdog,
Awesome stuff.
Octopoulpe,
Octopoulpe.
Octopoulpe.
Well, bless the guy himself, JP.
And then coming up tomorrow night, we got this. So
We'll be talking about this show for a while. I think this whole weekend really
you know,
will.
get on it. Don't be left on the sidewalk. I hate to see
I
people.
know, I
come up.
wanted to get in, but I didn't get there in time. It's like, well, get advance tickets. If you're on the paid list, you'll get in.
Right.
Tickets
And
available
look,
on
it's even
punkrocknight.com.
cheaper, you know, economically viable. I understand when I was a kid, you know, I never bought advance tickets for shows. I just always went and got in somehow.
I was at LS Airs had a Ticketmaster outlet. I'd go there or Karma a lot, getting tickets back when that was a thing.
Yeah. And even back then, you would be the first in line and you'd still get fucking third row or something because
Yeah, I
they
guess
would
they release them
screw you.
all at
Because
once.
the
all
whole
locations.
Ticketmaster system. Oh God, there's so much wrong with music.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Let's do
nothing
better.
wrong with the music. There's wrong with the people that operate that run the purse strings on music.
Yeah.
And it's
People that
just,
aren't the bands.
you know, they are coming at you every which way to suck a cent out of you. But anyways, our rest in peace, Glenn. You've been a wonderful friend and a great musician and really been an inspiration to a lot of people. All of 'em, you know, all of my heart to your family and friends.
Definitely.
And what a and hopefully you know, in RIP and soon to be RIP Bobby Lee's. So
Maybe their minds can be changed somehow.
well,
I'd love to
maybe,
get 'em
you
back
know,
to this
maybe if there is some viable economic way that they can continue, because this is a band that really can I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
trying to what was it, that record label from the Faith No More guy, Mike Patton's record label, Epitaph
right.
Records. They were
Yeah,
signed with that. It's like they're gonna make it.
Yeah, and it's still not viable. And so
it's tough.
yeah, and so I don't know. We're gonna have to
Let's
hang
keep
in
supporting
there
the scene,
and
people. We're
stand
doing
up.
our part, and you supporting these shows is doing your part. We got to keep these bands from splitting up. Keep
Yeah.
music industry viable for the musicians.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to be more focused on the musicians rather than just
That's where the
fucking
content's coming
looking
from.
screwing a musician. I mean,
Ugh.
you know, we've made zero off of this, and you know, for some reason, we still bang our heads against the wall and do it. But you know, it's going to be great shows, and so that's the reward: is these fabulous shows that you get to see in a small club venue rather than going to a super mega fest where they play like at noon or something.
Yeah.
You know.
And you're
11
a mile from the
a.m..
artist.
So yeah, God, I just can't believe, you know, the Bobby Lees just played, you know, Riot Fest, and you know, you would think, you know, oh, once you paid Riot Fest, you know, maybe you kind of made it, but you know, once again, you know, it's just like you know, it's just, you know, it's one of these things that have become this corporate entity that, you know, it's just not the same anymore. You remember when they used to send us tickets all the time to try to get people up there?
Yeah.
And no more.
No.
Oh well.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You know, we're still gonna just pump along and do our little fucking bands and still rock out. And I don't know. I had some of the best times of my life at PRN. So you know, they're good shows.
Well, we're going to keep it coming. We're getting ready to release all of our January show event pages soon. So look for that.
Oh,
Some
that's
good
gonna be
stuff
hot.
coming up. New Year's Eve's listed. We'll have tickets available for that soon.
Right.
Good stuff coming up. So thanks for your support, everybody.
Cheers.
Greg, good to see you on here again. We'll see you
Right
Friday
on.
and Saturday. Hopefully,
Yep.
many of you
Yep.
at home as well at the Melody Inn for Friday and Saturday punk rock nights this week.
All right. Cheers, gang. And stay good, man.
Good night.
Be well. Cheers. End it.